my boots, weight on my chest. Ain't no preacher gonna clean up this mess. I've walked too far down a crooked line with nothing but names and a bit of spine. Lines on my face, stories I've worn. Truth ain't gentle, truth ain't warm. I've kept a list I never forgave, and I won't go soft into that grave. I'm dying with a grudge and I won't pretend. Carried this fire all the way to the end. Ain't no bright sky, ain't no dove, just me and the silence I never loved. So tie up the reins and tighten the judge. I ain't dying free, I'm dying with a grudge.
Hey, welcome to episode 8 of Bridge Builder's Journey. Yeah, what you just saw is how we got to December. Few things to explain why there are a few missing months. First of all, footage gremlins got at my footage and jumbled it up and didn't save any. Thanks, Xbox. So I had no idea where everything was. It's all over the place. Managed to get some footage together for you. And second of all, we found out that quarry work and making our own cement is going to take literally a whole year in game just to get past the first stage. So I admit defeat. I am not going to do that. I am going to buy our resources. This thing hasn't even produced a pallet over those months of cement. We are just shy of our first pallet. It's been going since September when I put it in. Trying to remember, that recording is probably just released for you guys, but I did that a while ago. And yeah, 18 bags per cycle. It's terrible. Once it processes that stone, I'm going to get rid of it. I don't think I can get the stone back out, so that's cool. We'll process what's in there, get it made, it can contribute. And we bought ourselves a tractor because Postman Pat had run its course. This is an 80 horsepower. It's the one I saw that was on special, but it's not. It was retail price. I had to get it. Once I saw it on special, it disappeared. I bought it, I got the money. We're doing really well for money. We had a lot of work over the last couple of months, weeding and hoeing. A lot of those jobs, so... And they paid out good money for Walter, and David, and Katie. And, yeah, we're doing actually pretty good. We are going to, though, like I said, admit defeat. We are going to go and buy the resources. We're going to top up the bridge with cement bags that we buy, because we have not got 50 episodes to get through and grind just to get the first stage done. Sorry, but no, I might be exaggerating. Maybe a dozen episodes max. But yeah, that's just the first stage. That's a whole year in game. No thank you. No one wants to watch me do that. I don't want to do that. So we're going to buy it. We're going to become self-employed. That's the goal of today, is work our way to get some equipment that we can start doing proper jobs with. Maybe a cultivator or a plow or weeder, something like that. Maybe even into herbicide, and I don't know. I would want to, if we get into fertilizer and stuff, we're going to need, oh, I'm snaking, sorry, trying to get in here. We'll go the back way, sorry buddy, whoops. Yeah, I'm rambling on, sorry. Just ideas I'm thinking, like, we can take more jobs on the fertilizing jobs. They are good paying jobs, but they always put me off because, yeah, you got to buy the product. I'm wondering if, yeah, I don't know. Don't know how I'd go about making fertilizer just yet. I will look into it though. It's something I want to do, because if I'm going to be a contractor, there's a little road today. I want to be able to make my own fertilizer, provide my own, so I don't have to fork out for it every time. It's kind of frustrating spending $2,000 on a bag of fertilizer to do a job that's only paying maybe $5, you know? So if we can do that, that's becoming self-sufficient, maybe even make our own seeds or something, I don't know. I haven't had any liming jobs come up, so I don't think liming is a thing we can get into. It seems they do their own lime around here. I don't even know if that's a job at all. Anyway, I'm rambling on about ideas I'm thinking and future plans because I've tried the hard way and decided, nope, we're not doing that. Let's buy some cement bags. Let's get on with it. They are $2,000 something each, yeah. So, ooh, that's a bit of money. $22,600. I mean, we've got it. We can afford to get 10 because I can only order 10 at a time. And that's got to take a while to process through the bridge anyway. So, I think this is the smarter way, and we'll just earn money to buy the resources. Let's not get too carried away. I mean, where's the fun in it? I said that in an episode or two before, but at the same time, where's the fun in grinding and not even getting a pallet in 3 months? You know what I mean? We still got to buy this. We've got to work to get it. I'm not cheating money in any way at all. I'm doing jobs for David, Walter, and Katie. So, you know, it's not like I'm cheating. I'm still working. Anyway, I'm going to load this up because this doesn't make fun entertainment. And I'll see you when we're on our way to the bridge with our first load of cement. Let's go. $10,000 litres of cement loaded up, even though it only says 9,000, because that back one on the right there isn't strapped, so it's not counting it. It was confusing me. The bridge is just up ahead. This will get that started, and we can get a judge of how fast it's going to trickle the cement bags through. It requires 20, so 20,000. So this will be half of it. And we could afford the rest, but there's no point right now while it's still going to be chugging through this. I think we'll check it at the end of the episode, see how quick it's going. Yeah, we might find that it takes a month or two to process it all. But that's better than waiting 12 months for it to get the stuff. So yeah, it's going to go down at a reasonable rate, I'd say. So we shouldn't have to wait too long. Maybe, like I say, at the end of the month we can buy some more in the next episode, and each episode or each month we'll just add more resources that it requires. But she's looking good. There's nothing else we can do with it now. I am glad I've decided to admit defeat. It was going to be fun. I had all these ideas in my head of making my own cement and cement blocks and stuff like that, but it's just not going to be worth it. We can have a look at our jobs that we've got on. That weeding job does look good, doesn't it? But we don't have a weeder, so I'm not going to do that. There's some fertilizing jobs that I'm interested in taking. Maybe we can do them. I mean, that $17,000 one, the two below it will pay for the fertilizer alone. So we'll be making money either way if we do all 3 jobs. 2 of them are Walter's, so we only have to lease one of his equipment. We'll have to bother with David's? Not sure. I think we might just do Walter's ones. Sorry, David. We should do David's because we are employed by him, but yeah, I don't think we'll need to. If we just do Walter's, we'll get a decent payout. Maybe 15 from this after. We'll get 17 if we lease the equipment. So that's not too bad. And the other one is we'll get 4.5, let's say. We'll use his other equipment on it, so we're not leasing anything there. That 4.5 should pay for, what, 3 bags of fertilizer tops? Yeah. So we're doing pretty good. I think we'll do that. That job is going to pay for the fertilizer, and Walter's going to give us $17,000. Sounds good to me. I'll head over there and get set up, and I'll see you when we're ready. I went ahead and bought 3,000, was it 3,000 litres of fertilizer? Hopefully that's enough. It was about just shy of $6,000, I guess, but the first field we're going to do is just up there, nice and close. So I thought we might as well do this one first, and if we need to top up we can. before we go to the job that's a little further away. Should be pretty simple, straightforward, hopefully. But it's going to pay out good money, that's the main thing. So we'll get this done as quick as we can. And yeah, because these jobs do pay out well, it's just buying the material yourself. I guess that's why they pay out good. But, I don't know, we need to become self-sufficient. If we want to do these jobs, it'd be great if we could make our own fertilizer. Somehow, I think there must be ways. We're going to have a look at that. After we do these jobs, of course, we get these done, get paid out, see where we're at for money. We might be able to build some productions or buy some tools, and then we can do more jobs for other people and not rely on leasing equipment and stuff like that. Where are we? Because so I'm looking at a weeding job that pays $54,000. It's a huge field. I think it's like 29 hectare. That is the only weeder we can really operate. Oh, it's gone off my line. But it's only 6 meters. And I'm not sure we should do that. That's going to be a grind. I just said we weren't going to be grinding anymore. So, yeah, it's that one. It's a big one. The field is... it's a nice big square. Yeah, it's a lot of work, a lot of money. But if we can't do that unless we get my own tools. I can't borrow his tools. I don't know him. I'm not self-employed in that aspect. Anyway, let's get cracking on with this, and I'll see you in a bit. Yeah, those are those jobs done, and as you can see, the summer hail has started coming down. My god, it's insane, it just won't stop. It's crazy. Heavy hail too, let me tell you. But anyway, those 2 jobs are done. We can cash them in, get our money. Thank you, Walter, very much appreciated. And yeah, we've got ourselves a bit of money now, back in the 40s, doing good. We could... There's a few things I need to sort out, I want to do. Field 9 for that weeding job, I'm wondering, do I buy the 6 meter weeder for $6.5 grand? It's the only one we can operate. And do we go and do it? How much of an effort is that going to be for that $54,000? Let's go and have a look at the field. I know it's a big one, but let's go and measure it out, because I could measure 6 meters. I was used to doing that with the logs in Sunshine Forest. I was pacing the 6 meter measuring out by steps. It's about 4.5 steps in third person. Anyway, it's just down here, I think. Just over the road. We don't want to... Yeah, this weather is horrendous, man. Hailing. It's actually 32 degrees. I had a look at the weather. The temperature. 32 degrees and hailing in summer. Fantastic. Anyway, with the manipulation, anybody? No, we won't go there again. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then just kind of stop halfway through that 5th step. It's about 6 meters. Handy if you want to measure a log for cutting when you do it starting out from nothing. Just pace it out like that, and that'll give you roughly 6 or 7 meters. The width wise, what we're going to get with that weeder, it's going to take an age. That's a big job. I don't think I want to do that. Again, those weeding jobs pay out really good money, but we're only stuck with 80 horsepower and 6 meters is all we can get. I mean, that's fairly decent, but that's a big deal. And I just said I don't want to go grinding, so we're not going to go grinding. We're going to head back to the yard. I'm going to have a think on things. There's a few things I want to buy, maybe look at producing a fertilizer or something. Because fertilizing jobs are good if we can make our own. That's money saved, more money made, really. We're not we've got no overheads. It may be just small overheads. Depends what the ingredients are, or the recipe, I guess. Yeah, so we'll head over to the bridge, check up on how that's going after all those jobs we've done. See how that's progressed, how much is taken, and we get a rough idea how long it's going to be before we need to top it up with the remaining cement, which we can afford right now. We could top that up right now, but there's no point. We'll hold on to our money. I'll see you over at the bridge. Well, let's have a look at still halo. Anyway, yeah, let's have a look at what this bridge is going to. How much is it taking? How long is it going to be? Do we need to top it up? Just to get an idea. Yeah, it's going to take a while. I don't know if you can hear me over the hail. It's really loud and annoying, and it won't stop. The weather is horrendous. Summer hail. We have the same in Sunshine Forest in summer. Now we're having the same here in Brazil. Amazing. Contract-wise, a harvesting job for Katie, but that's spinach. I really don't want to do that. But yeah, that weeding job, is it worth doing? I don't know. I mean, fertilizing is, we could always buy some land, maybe. Like, what's some of the small land prices we can go for? We're here. I doubt we could afford that, but it would make sense to purchase that land. It's just across from us. There's these small ones by the shop. Yeah, see. Then we have to think about equipment for it. What's that one got on it? I mean, we could buy a field just to harvest it, and then we could sell it afterwards. What's it got growing on it? Ooh, carrots. Maybe not. Oh, it's not a very big field, so I don't know. Could buy land. We could start farming. We could be self-sufficient, get fertilizer and a spreader and do that. I don't know. It's just some ideas I'm having. I think what I'll do is I'll go away and have a little think. And I'll get back to you. Yeah, rather than go around the map with you looking at field prices. Alright, yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Yes, it's still hailing. It's miserable as it's loud, sorry. But I've just realised something we can do that we've already got. We don't have to spend much money at all for. We've got this thing, the distributor. This thing can make fertilizer out of slurry and manure. We've already got a trailer, so we can get manure from Katie. And it's fairly cheap too, I think. It's $250 or something. For 5,000 litres. It's very cheap, I worked it out. So, and that will make us solid fertilizer. Which then we can use we don't have to buy it anymore. That's bloody brilliant. I didn't know this thing. I was looking at all the mods and everything. I was having a quick look. And then I had a look and I was like, I've got one already on my yard. And we can make other things as well. But for now, I don't think we can make seeds. No, it only stores seeds and distributes them. But there are mods that can do that. But yeah, we can do that. All we have to do is go and put manure up right next door from Katie. Just in there. Bloody brilliant. Why didn't I think of this before? I'm so behind the 8 ball. Bloody hell. Anyway, that's what we're going to do now. And once we get cement out of that, we might as well wait for that one pallet to come out of the cement factory. Then we can look at getting something in its place. We'll sell that and put something else in its place. Something that makes seeds, maybe. I don't know. The options are there now. Now that I know I can make fertilizer very easily and cheaply, I might add. Far cheaper than what I'd buy. I mean, I roughly worked it out because this trailer's only 5,000 litres capacity. So it's very cheap. It's like $250 to fill the trailer, I think. Let's have a look anyway. Where is the trigger? That's the slurry. There's the manure around the front. That's it there. Where do we park for the trigger? Is it here? Let's have a look. Do I do anything in here? Nope. Hello. Can't drive that. Let's put our settings on. And so we can see where we are. Where is it? Oh, it's there. We drove right past it. I should have thought, because the other one's there. Right. So hopefully this doesn't cost too much money. Let's have a look. Yeah, we'll take that, thank you. How much was that? $300 and something. That's not too bad. I wasn't too far off. I mean, that's still cheaper than a bag of fertilizer. It's, what was it? What was the mix? I forgot. Was it 1,000 litres of manure makes 200 litres of fertilizer? So that would be 5,000. So yeah, this would make 1 litre of fertilizer for $300. Phew. Oh, I'm going to have to move that trailer. That's far cheaper than buying a bag of fertilizer. Wow, we're under a gold mine here if we can crack this job. We just need to get ourselves a spreader. We'll have a look at those after we top this up and get this working. I wish I'd known this before. I would have done a lot of fertilizer jobs. That one was totally Never mind, let's have a look. Huh? Okay. It's already converted. Did it already convert into... Look at that, it's almost... That's brilliant. That's what we'll do from now onwards. Yeah. That's fantastic. It just instantly went into solid fertilizer. And maybe just around the corner. Like this door. It's not very far to go. We'll put another load in there anyway. And this is a big step forward in going to have to put them in the fun part. Even now, so we can buy those resources. It would be nice but we can't put it we could probably even go an open air garden if we really wanted to. But I'll have a look at those options another time. For now, we're going to have a look at spreaders. We got quite a few options. We could even afford that one, to be fair. But yeah, we don't want to spend too much money. That one's not too bad. It's a small capacity though. That's the thing I want to look at. I don't want to make too many trips, like back and forth to pick up the product. And we have a little bit of money, so we can look at our options. But I'm liking the look of this Massey one. It's pretty decent. It can do fertilizer, lime, and seed by the look of it. So that's pretty cool. And yeah. The other ones are, I mean, it's a 30-meter width on that Massey too, isn't it? That's a good bargain, and it fits our tractor too. So you can go lime fertilizer or seed distributor. We'll stick with the Massey. I quite like that. For $5,000. That's a bargain. I mean, granted, it's, what, 1,300 litre capacity? I mean, this one's slightly, yeah. I've had that one before, though. I was using that in Sunshine Forest. I think we'll grab this one. Only because it fits our Massey. It's the decent width. We can do seed, lime, and fertilizer. I haven't seen liming jobs, like I said before, but seeding jobs, I've had a couple come up, and I've done a few of them. We did some for Walter, put some oats down. Yeah, let's go pick it up. That's a bargain. That's 3 tools in one. If I can make my own lime. If I get a production sheet down or something. I've got the stone. I could also find something to make seeds if I can get the crop in there to make seeds. And then we can do seeding and fertilizing. That's bloody fantastic. We are getting there. This is exactly what I wanted by this episode. My whole mood's changed now. When I jumped on to do the editing and everything for this episode, I was quite demoralized, if you will. I was close to quitting. That's what I was going to do. I was like, well, let's just do another map. This has just ruined it now. The footage is everywhere. I can't do what I wanted to in my head. But now everything's just fallen into place. So this is brilliant. We do have that fertilizer there. It's about 600 litres from the jobs earlier. Oh, this is great. Right, let's get over to the yard with this. We can top it up with what's in the distributor. And we can do a couple of jobs now. I've gone through some of the jobs. We've got 3 fertilizing jobs we can do, which is going to pay out quite nicely indeed. Well, they're not great payouts, but you know, we don't have to buy any product now or lease equipment. We can go and do these 3 jobs for these people, and jobs are good in here, man. This is great. We can do seeding as well with this. If we can get some seed, well, I mean, we can still buy seeds, and I've got what, about 13 to 1500 litres of seed just sitting there. So we can do a seeding job, a small one, if that comes up. We just have to convert this over at the shop. But we'll fill this up with whatever we top it up to its capacity, and head over and do a job. And we've got 3 jobs to do by the end of the day. It is quite, and it's still blooming hailing. Would you believe it? This is like 3 hours now, probably a little bit longer. 3 hours. Right, our first job is, well, we might as well do the 2 small ones that are near us first. Get them out of the way. It's close by if we need to top up. hopefully, well, it doesn't really matter, but hopefully I can get away with just the one load for the jobs, all three of them. But it shouldn't take too long to do this at all. These two anyway, but the other one is a bit of a bigger field, but you know, we've got our own fertilizer, our own gear. This is brilliant. I keep saying it, I'm just so happy that we're finally making a headway, can do our own jobs whenever we like. We're not under anyone's thumb now. Anyway, I've rambled for enough, so let's get on the tram lines and check out the width of this, and let's get these jobs done, knocked out of the park. I'll see you after.
I kept my mouth shut, bit down on pain, let your storms roll in like summer rain. You played your game, I took the fall. Now I'm done leaning on a cracked up wall. No more whispers in the dead of night, no more begging just to make it right. I got no apologies left to bleed, no more sorries hanging off my sleeve. I gave too much, now I'm bone dry. You want redemption? Go ask the sky, 'cause I ain't got nothing but this six-string truth, and it don't lie, and it don't soothe. Your love was smoke, mine was flame.
That is those jobs knocked out of the park. Easy done. That was pretty good. We're looking good on our money. Pretty neat actually. There's a few options I'm going to look at in between now and the next episode. But yeah, you know, we're looking good. We've got our greenhouse. We're making fertilizer. We still got some seed on hand, which we can do sowing. Looking at things on special. Yeah, there's nothing. I mean, there's things I would like, but our horsepower won't handle that. And I think cultivating tools would be good. That's something else we can look at, getting a cultivator tool to fit the back of our Massey. Yeah, it's just got to be within the 80 horsepower, and if it's worth it, because some of these fields are quite long or wide. This thing we're going to get rid of as soon as this pallet comes out. I'll ship it over to the bridge, and I'm probably going to delete it, I think. I think I looked at it and we'll get I'll get 18,000 for it maybe, so we'll sell that, and maybe look at some kind of seed production or something else, or herbicide even, so we're in a sprayer. But seeing as we've got the spreader that can do seeding, we set, yeah, 18,000, that's not too bad, we can get that. Once it's produced the bag, there's no point in having it. The stones, I don't know, we may find out a way to turn them into lime, I don't know, we may just get rid of them. Pretty much that's it. We can look at the weeders again. It's another big job that pays out well, but we're restricted to 80, which leaves us with a very small tool, if you will, which isn't suitable for the big paying jobs, which I'd rather get into than do $2,000, $3,000 jobs. I mean, they rack up if you do a few of them at a time, but yeah. Could do sprayers, because that's another job that pops up a lot. Again, we're limited to really money-wise what we can buy. This would probably be the best bet, but that's $30,000. Can hold a decent capacity. Yeah, those are our options. You know, we're going to expand a bit more. become more self-sufficient like we are. We've got seeds. We can try and make some more seeds. We'd need grain. A greenhouse, like I say, this thing just instantly turns it into fertilizer. Um, so this, you could call it a little cheaty, but hey, it mixes it. It doesn't, you know, we're self-sufficient. That's all that matters. We're not spending $2,000 on a bag of fertilizer anymore. We are spending $320 pretty much. So you work out the percentage of that we're paying now. It's brilliant. It's almost like, I guess, a sixth of what we were paying. So there are options we can go through. I'm just looking for the... Yeah, just looking for something that can make seed. I may have to go through and have a proper look at mods and that. See what we've got available. Because there are a few on here I haven't actually had a time to look at properly. I mean, this one... Well, not that one, but maybe the simpler one. We can do it. It produces seeds if you put grain in there. Wheat, I think it is. So that's an option we may look at. I'd need to get wheat, so we'd need that and a greenhouse for wheat to make our own seeds. And then we can do seeding as well, which is perfect. We got seeding, spraying. So this one we could put down. I mean, it's a little pricey in that, but we can replace it with that. Do a few more jobs, get some more money, I think, and we'll do that. And then we can check up on how the bridge is doing in the next episode as well. That should tick through a bit overnight when we come to January. But yeah, just looking at sprayer options because they're good jobs as well. We can make liquid fertilizer. We can make seed. Those kind of jobs are the ones we want to do where we got our own resource anyway. Yeah, there's so many options that are going through my brain. We've only just started fertilizing, but, you know, we're making herbicide and stuff like that we can do, maybe. Anyway, I'm rambling on with all these ideas. But, yeah, any seeding job comes up, we can do it now. Easy. We've got a good yard going. We'll get another greenhouse down in the next episode. And thank you for putting up with all the skip time. I really appreciate it, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to give it a like if you did enjoy it. It helps me out heaps. And I'll see you next time in January. Take care, guys, and thanks heaps for watching.